I'm gonna say that one more time. YouTube does not reward people that upload constantly. It rewards people that know how to, and that's what matters the most on YouTube. This video is gonna be a little bit different from like my other videos, which is like a lot about fitness. This is more about just what I'll be thinking on a regular basis as like a content creator. And I believe now a lot of people, now than ever in 2026, are trying to become content creators. And I'm just gonna give y'all a dive through of like what it is as a content creator. I've been doing it since I was like 13, on and off. So I have roughly an idea, and I have a lot of experience when it comes to this. I'm gonna take that skateboard and shove it up his ass. But I feel like a lot of people want to become content creators, but they don't know what it takes and what it's like. And I'm here to tell y'all. I'm not gonna lie, there's gonna be a little bit of rambling, but it's gonna be a lot of gems that I'm gonna be dropping, especially if you're trying to be a content creator. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I'm gonna be giving you guys a lot of diverse opinions. It may not fit with your niche, whatever the reason may be, but this is just overall. And as a content creator, you should know that you need to basically be active 24/7 or know certain things that's not only like in your niche. So let's say let's say one more thing. I had a YouTube channel that was over 5,000 subs, and that had like over 1,000 videos. I have 1.1K videos. They're probably looking at this channel like, who the fuck is this guy? And what information he's gonna tell me? Well, listen here. The richest people you know on this planet, are they on camera or are they behind the scenes? And I'm not saying I'm the richest person, I'm just saying, do you even know who owned Pepsi? You don't. So basically, I'm just gonna share what it is on like a regular day-to-day basis in like the content creation mind. And a lot of the times, I feel like a lot of content creators, they always think that they know what they're doing, especially like the content creators that are not necessarily there yet. I feel like a lot of the time they know what they're doing, but then it comes a time where times change, right? And I feel like that's where a lot of content creators need to be at, change. Then this YouTube game, social media game, TikTok, Instagram, whatever it is, we know that time changes, right? So a lot of the times, a lot of people are not the same. So you might be wondering why your content may be dying or whatever the reason may be. And I kind of have a philosophy on that. It's mainly just because a lot of people don't want to change with the time. And I just think that as a content creator, you're not necessarily doing it for yourself, even though a lot of content creators want to feel that way. They feel like what they're doing is just for themselves only. Say you're doing like reaction-based content or informative-based type content or entertainment-based type content. You are in front of the camera, and at the end of the day, you got either two jobs to do when it comes to this content shit. It's either you entertain or you inform, right? Throughout time on content creation, there's never been much of a difference between what type of content you want to do. If you're doing content, you want to make sure it's within those two, informative or entertaining. And if you don't want to do both or even want to do one of them, then you're gonna have a really hard time on this whole content grounds. Now, of course, we take life factors into consideration. You know, people may have jobs. People may not have enough time to do the whole content creation because by the time you get home, nigga, it's 8 p.m., 10 p.m., nigga, who gonna want to do something unless you want it that bad? Now, there is people out there that are like that, right? And I'm not really knocking your grind, but at the same time, you do have an audience to uphold, even though it's kind of gonna be counterintuitive in a way, because no matter how much we think that we don't owe people on the internet anything, at the end of the day, it's our job, you know? I always wondered where the content creators that was like popping now, where they're gonna be in like 10 years from now. And I feel like a lot of content creators that do pop off, they always have this growth towards steady, then it's up, 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 then it comes stagnant again, then it just drops. And a lot of the times those, for me, as long as I've been in the game for, I see this come and go a lot. And a lot of content creators, they either stay stagnant or they drop, right? It's mainly just because whatever the reason may be, it can be, they don't know when to go with the time, meaning they don't know when to change their content around or fix it in a little bit. Because no matter how much adjustment you do to a content, no matter how much things you add to a content, if it's the same premise, it's not gonna go anywhere if it's in the stage of dying. That being said, I'm bad if I'm rambling. I'm just trying to get my mind to think. I'm just trying to get it to think. So that's why I create videos like these in a way too. And that's another thing too. A lot of people think that content creation is like a 9 to 5, right? Let's say you have a 9 to 5, you wake up at 9, you leave work around like 5 or 6, whatever it may be, 7 or 8. Because I know now in retail, their time went up. It's like 10 p.m. they end. Like, what? Social media is kind of different. It's kind of like 24/7 or 24/8, in my opinion. It gets to the point where it's kind of like mentally exhausting. It becomes kind of scary because it's constant thinking. It's constant like, am I gonna do this? When am I gonna do that? What's the next big thing? And that comes with a lot of small creators too. They think about what's the next big thing, and they're just momentum hopping. And that's where their level falls off from, right? Remember I was talking about they have a steady plane, then they up, then they steady, then they drop. It's mainly because it was never meant to be. And that's just a hard truth when it comes to content creation. Some content creators are just never like meant to be to have a steady audience for them. I mean, content creation is not for everybody at the same time, right? And then after that, you just flop. It's like a one-hit wonder type of situation. And a lot of the times, I feel like those are your make or break it moments. And a lot of times, you do break. You know. Now, me, I'll tell you a little something about me to make it more emotional attached. Like I said, I've been doing content for about 8 years now, on and off. Right now I'm in a journey of just mainly fitness. I'm trying to lose a lot of fucking weight because I've eaten and gained a lot of fucking weight. So what I'm basically trying to do is just lose a little bit more weight. And I've been doing these series on YouTube to where I work out, and mainly I've grabbed onto this combat sport named boxing. So I've been doing a little bit of boxing here and there. And mainly my training is just primarily around boxing. So a lot of the exercises that I do is mainly just to be extremely mobile and agile on my feet. And I do stream, right? So I do stream here and there, but it's not necessarily about the fitness. Sometimes I do. But reason why I'm talking about it is because it's a niche, right? A lot of people think that content creation is just a niche where you need to fit in. Now that may be true, but a lot of the times I feel like it's a format thing. Let's say my main niche is just doing reactions, and I'm just reacting to shit. You need to react to one thing, and hopefully that one thing has a bunch of other things. Because you can't just keep doing reactions on like a bunch of things and expect it to blow. Unless your personality is like out of this fucking world, right? You have so much competition, man. There's so much competition on YouTube, fucking Instagram, TikTok. There's so many competition. But I'm not gonna lie, though, it's kind of easy on TikTok because you can go from 0 to like 1 million overnight in like 24 hours. So it's different, but that's just short term. That's not sustainable for revenue. Where I was talking about this constant thinking of like content, right? You're a content creator, you're constantly thinking about what's the next big idea, what I'm gonna do. You're constantly looking at a graph that you're supposed to be a pro at, that you're supposed to get down, when in reality, that graph is fucking a headache. I'm gonna be so honest. I'd overthink a singular person can get YouTube by themselves and grow extensionally. I don't think that's a thing. I strongly believe you need a team to do this content creation shit, because there's no way in hell. Of course you can get the basis, learning the graph, the retention graph. For those of y'all who don't know what I was talking about, the retention graph on YouTube is the most annoying and complex thing ever, because it always changes. You never know what people are gonna want to watch or like. So for you to even be successful on YouTube, you got to get that graph down. And I'm just gonna say this to a lot of content creators: you need to post videos that are on the same format. So let's say you're doing fitness, stay to fitness. If you want to do something else, make a whole other channel, right? And make sure it follows the same format. Make sure it sparks curiosity and emotion or hook. YouTube is all an English class. I'll say this. People go to college, they learn sociology, extracurricular activities. Every site on the internet has a structure. You just have to put that structure together to where it fits you and that goes viral. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of content creators, they generally don't know what they're doing when it comes to just putting out content. They think posting every day and posting the same content is going to do something. Well, in reality, you need to spark some type of curiosity. You know how in school they tell you to write an essay? What's good about an essay? Not that you've written the essay, it's about the story that you write with the essay. It's about the hook, pathos, and ethos. A video is not just making a video. You have to hit every point when it comes to making a video. The reason why I shared that information with y'all about my personal life of me doing content for 13 years is because some of you guys have been doing content for fucking 13 years and it's still not going fucking nowhere. That's why you probably stumbled on this goddamn video. And I'm here to fucking tell you, we're in all the same boat, baby. It's just who gets there first. And if you're gonna share that information, I'm probably sure you're not, because you're gonna probably forget about moments like this when you were a small content creator. You're gonna be up there with the fucking riches and fame. You're gonna forget all about this. You don't give a fuck. But I'm here to tell you, you're not alone. A lot of this content creator shit is just mental. A lot of people compare 9-to-5s to content creators. Totally two different markets. Totally two different stress levels. Physical versus mental. I would say mental is the worst. Physical, you can deal with that shit. Your body heals. Your brain doesn't fucking heal. So fucking liquid. 9-to-5, you go, you work, you come home. Content creation 24/7. You have to think about what's next. You have to think about what you're gonna do. You got to think about, is this video gonna hit? You have to worry about your graph constantly changing. You have to worry about you. Like, you have to worry about your business, because no matter what you think of it, content creation is a fucking business. And a lot of the times you're gonna be the one to make that business go or not. So you have to put the fucking work in, put the right strategic planning in the video. It's not about consistency, it's about planning. One thing I have discovered during this whole shit is planning. Planning has saved me so much time day and day, because let's say I plan something to get me in the process of doing something the next day easier. That's what works for me. Like, let's say you're prepping for like a competition where you prep your food. You're gonna have food the next day, so it saves more time for you to do what you actually want to do. Or it saves more time for you to exercise more. It saves more time for you to hit something that you never did. It saves more time for you to think. And I feel like you need that shit, man. You need it. You really need to think when you're doing this content. It's no more of a game where you just need to upload constantly. YouTube doesn't reward that anymore. It rewards people that stay and watch your video consistently. People got the game all fucked up. YouTube does not reward people that, I'm gonna say that one more time. YouTube does not reward people that upload constantly. It rewards people that know how to keep people on their site for a long period of time when they watch your fucking video. And that's what matters the most on YouTube. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise, gang. Listen to this information. Keeping people on YouTube for a long period of time, and that thumbnail have to fucking be right. I'm gonna be honest. Majority of y'all don't want to put y'all working on a thumbnail. Y'all think being raw is a good thumbnail. It's not about it being raw. It's about it sparking some type of curiosity and people actually clicking on the video and expecting what they're gonna expect. Now, a lot of the time you can be like, oh, well, I don't really expect anybody to do anything. It's my video, yada, yada. I'm gonna be honest. You need to make sure that video hits what the title is. If your title is jumping in a swimming pool of 1,000 swords, then you need to make sure you're as fucking jumping at it with 1,000 swords. Whether that swords is real or fake, you better make sure that pool is filled with 100 fucking swords. You get what I'm saying? And you're probably wondering, why are you at the same level that you are now? I've deviated a lot. I've done a lot of different content and a lot of different niches. And that's what comes with the fucking game, you know? It's not about being the most successful person, and it's not even about you learning information. It's just about you learning. It's about you going through the trials and errors, and you're gonna fail on top of fail on top of fail on top of fail. I've tried almost every business that you can think of on the social media. Drop shipping, I've tried. Stock, I've tried. Well, what's that one stock they be calling it? Day trading, running a clothing business. And I've never really been good at them because it wasn't really my passion. And I just want to get on that point also. A lot of y'all get on stuff that is really not your passion. The reason why there's a lot of successful boxers out there is mainly because that's what they want to do. You can't stop somebody for doing what they want to do, because they're going to become the best at it. Despite it being something that you may see as like not fit, or it's not going to make them money, if that person likes doing it, you can't stop them. It's like a bitch that want to go cheat. If you want to go cheat, you can't stop them, man. No matter how much you keep that girl in the house, no matter how much shit you give her, she's gonna want to. Why? Because that's what she wants to do. So me with this content shit, it's mainly just like everything. Like I've listed before, I've tried everything. But this path is the only path I see that's gonna work. By working my 9 to 5, getting my money and investing back into my content. A lot of y'all, I feel like that's what y'all need to do too. I feel like y'all work and then y'all do the same content. Y'all work, same content. No upgrading the content, same content. You want to upgrade your content as you upgrade as a person, right? Don't make social media be your whole thing, even though it is. You're going to have times where you're going to be over fucking stressed, like to the point where you're going to want to go fucking crazy, pick out your hairs, maybe go bald like me. A lot of y'all think bald is like a genetic thing. I'm not gonna lie. When I was like young niggas, 16, 20, 19, I was not balding. I think I'm 24. I'm not balding. I really just feel like it's mainly just stress, bro. There's times where you're gonna need to go outside, right? A lot of this content creation thing, you going at it every day and you thinking about it 24/7, it's gonna make you crazy. Mothers have kids, and sometimes the kids make them crazy because they're on them 24/7. They're on them every day, and it's annoying. Especially when your main thing is long form content or short form content. It's a game. Like, you have to know what you're doing 24/7. There's never gonna be a moment where you don't want to be on social media if you really want this, and if this is really your passion. You really have to want it, man. I'm telling you, there's people out there that are fucking hungry, bro, and their time will come. And a lot of the times our time will come too. We just have to keep going. There's a time for everybody. There's a time for Shimmy University. There's a time. The time we just don't know. But you know what you can control. And what you can't control is how much things you output into the world. So you got to keep producing videos, and you have to find a formula, and you have to find a format. You have to make it work somehow. I don't know what it is, but you're going to have to figure that out. And that's what I feel like a lot of people want to do. They want to go on the internet and find a way. They want to figure it out. Oh, I'm gonna watch this video. No, you literally have to go through trial and error to figure out how your format is going to work for you and how it's going to work for your content for people to like it. Because eventually, no matter how much you want to say, or no matter how much you want to disagree, we make content for the enjoyment of other people, you know? And that's what comes in the game. If you don't like it, quit, bitch. I'm sorry. And this is just an extra bonus thing, right? A lot of the times you guys feel like you have no content to post. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Be the content. Be that main character. A lot of the times people like to be like, oh, this such and such person always wanna act like somebody he's not. Well, he has to be that person to become what he is not. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of the times, don't be judging people. Everybody's trying to become somebody. And just because they are not that person yet, does not mean they can't become it. Be that nigga.